Hi everyone, Ravi this side. Welcome to Engineering Adda. Today in this video, we are going to solve one of the lead code array question, which is question number 1160, which says find the words that can be formed by the characters. So we have to see if we can form the words from this given characters or not. That is what we have to do. So here I won't be able to explain you the question. So let me try to go to the lead code, and there itself we'll try to see what the question is and then how we can solve the question. Okay, so let's get started. For that, let me try to come out of the slide and go to the lead code. So if you'll see this, you can see that I'm on the lead code and I'm on the question number 1160, which says find words that can be found by characters. So if you don't find this question, what you can do is you can directly go to this lead code under the tag arrays, and there itself you'll find all the question related to the arrays, and you can just simply search it out like 1164. 1164, or I'm not sure what was the question. 1160, I think. Yeah, so you can see that we are on the question 1160 and it says find words that can be found by characters. So this is what we are going to solve today, and let me try to go to the question here, and you can see this is the question. Now let me try to read out the question for you so that you will get the understanding of it and what it is asking for us and how we can solve it out. Later on we'll discuss that as well. So here you can see you are given an array of string words and a string characters, or you can say chars. So we have two things. One is the array of string which says words, and the other is we have the another string called characters. A string is good if it can be formed by the characters from chars. Each character can only be used once. Return the sum of the length of all the good string in the words. So here you can see in the example one we have the word array which has the uh, different strings inside this array. You can see we have the cat, bt, hat, tree. Okay, these are the strings we have inside this array, and additionally we have given this characters string which has the characters like a, t, a, c, h. Okay, now if you scan this string, you can find out with this given string with the given characters which all words you can form from this word array. So here you can see we can form this cat because c, a, and t is already present inside these characters. Okay, so you can form this cat, and then you can see you can also form the hat as well because hat, and here you can see in this string we have the characters h and t. So this thing also can be formed. B and T, you can see we don't have the B inside this character, so we cannot form it out. And same we can see that we don't have the E which is there in the tree. Inside this character we don't have E, so that is why we cannot form it out. So we can form only two words, which is cat and hat, from this words array with the help of this characters string. Now we can form only this two. Now the length of this two is combined together is 6, and that is what we have to return. So here you can see we have to return the sum of length of all the good strings in the words. So whichever string can be formed with the help of these characters is called as a good string, and we have to return the length of this good string combined together. You can see sum of the length of all good string in the words. So here it is 6, and that is what we are returning out. Now coming here, you can see we have the words array, and we have these three words here: hello world and lead code, and we have the characters this, well done, honey, are. Okay, and you can see the string can be formed are hello and the world. So the answer would be 5 plus 5, which is 10. So this is what we have to return. So I hope you understand the question what it is asking for us. We have two things as an input. One is the array of a string which is says words, and another is we have a string called chars. With the help of that string characters we have to form out the word inside the word array. If we are able to form it out, that word is a good word, and we have to uh, sum the length of those good words and then return it out. Okay, that is what we have to do. So how we can do it out? So what I think of is as a solution is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the map of this chars string, where I will try to keep the count of each characters inside this char string into that map, and then one by one we'll iterate through this words array. We'll fetch out each words. We also try to create the map from this particular word. Okay, so we have two maps, one map from characters string and another map from each word of the word array. And then we'll iterate through the word word map, and then see if that word map, each element is present inside the character map or not. If it is present inside that and its count is uh, greater in the character map than the word map or equal, then in that case we can return the length of this. Then that word would be the good word, and we can form our answer according to that. So this is what I'm thinking. Let me try to again summarize you what I'm going to do here. We are going to create the map of the character string so that we have the count of each character inside this string, and then we are iterating to the words array. We are just trying to find out the map of each word, and we are checking out if that map is contained inside the character map or not. If it is the case, that word is a good word, and we'll try to form our answer according to that. So this is what we are going to do. Now let's get started for that, and let me try to create the map first. So coming out here, I'm just going to create the map of character integer, and let's say it is chars map equal to new hash map. Okay, so we have this. Now what we have to do is we can iterate through this. So we can do this for each loop. We can use character c, let's say, and then chars dot to char array, and we are converting that string to the character array, and then we are iterating through each characters. Okay, now in the map what we are going to do is, let's say this map dot put c. Now what would be the count? We can check the count from let's say get or default. So if that particular character does not exist inside the map, the map does not contain that particular character, in that case uh, what we are going to do is that characters should be assigned with 1, else like that character should be assigned with the default value would be 0, otherwise we are going to increase it out with the 1. That is it. So here what we are doing is either you can create a if condition and then check it out, or you can simply do it out. So here what we are doing is we are putting out this particular character inside this map, and if that already exists, we are increasing out the count by 1. If it is not the case, we are just keeping the count as 1 for the first time. Okay, so that is what we are doing. Chars map dot get or default, and then we are just getting out the c, its count, and then putting it out inside this. Now here you can see what we are doing is we are converting that chars to the character array, chars string to the character array, and we are iterating through each characters. Now what we have to do is we have to put that thing inside the map. So how we can do, just let me try to copy this out, put here, and then just let's say chars map dot put this characters inside it, And what would be the count? So what we can do is cast dot get our default c0 plus 1. Okay, so by default the count would be 0, otherwise we are just increasing out it with the 1. Okay, so we have this map of characters of this string cas. Okay, so now the next thing what we have to do is we have to iterate through the this words array. Okay, so for that let me try to create this loop. So let's say for int I equal to 0, I is less than words dot length and then I plus plus. Now what we have to do, we have to pick one word at a time from this words array, find out the map for it, and then compare that out with the cars map. Okay, so let me try to first find out the particular word, sorry, first word, or you can say the word from this array one by one, and then create a map for that particular word. So how we can find it out? So for that, let's say before that, let me try to create the map. So just copy this out, paste it here, and for each word we are doing that, right? So in that case, that is why we are initializing this map every time. So let's say it is word map. Okay, now just copy this for loop again, paste it here. This time would be words I. So we are picking that particular word from this word array and then converting it to the array of characters. We are picking one element of that character, one characters of this array, and then we are just creating a map. So just replace this cars map with the word map. Okay, so we are good. So here what we are doing is we are iterating through the words array. We are just creating a word map, and that should be initialized for each word. So for the first time, let's say we picked the first word and we created this map inside. When we are going after this line 10, what we are doing is at the line 11 we are creating one for loop where we are converting that word or to the character array, and then we are creating the word map for that particular word. Okay, now we have this map ready. Now the next thing what we have to do is we have to compare this word map and the car map. So for that, let me try to do the things here. Let's say we are going to iterate through the entry set of this word map. So the entry set is of character type. So character C, and let's say word map dot entry set. Now we have the entry of this word map. Now what we are going to do is we are going to check out each key. Sorry, we don't need the entry set, we need the key set here. So key set, so we are going to pick this is the iteration of key set of the word map. So we have all the keys of the word map. We are going to check out that particular key into the character map and its value as well. So let me try to see if this cars map contains key C. In that case, what we have to do is we have to check out this if cars map dot get C should be greater than equal to word map dot get C. So what this get C is, this is the count of that particular character. So the count of that particular character should be either greater or equal inside the, like the count of that particular character inside this character map should be either greater or equal to the count of that particular character inside the word map. In that, if that is the case, that means that is the good word. So Let me try to do one thing. So here for if every characters inside this world map follows this rule, then that means that is a good word. So how we can find out that for each characters this is the rule? So for that only I'm just going to create a count here. So let's say int count equal to 0, and if this is the case, for each characters we are just checking out the good world scenario, good word scenario. So for that we are just increasing out this count. So if that is the case, we are increasing out the count. The last part we'll check is we'll check if this count is equal to the world map size or not. If that is true, that means that is a good word. Okay. So if you are not getting this out, let me try to give you the summary so that you will get this solution what we are doing here. So let me try to see. So the first thing that we are doing is we are converting out this cars into the character map where we are having the count of each characters inside the map. Now we are iterating through the words array. We are picking up one word at a time. We are creating the map of it, and then we are checking out if that map is contained inside the characters map or not. If that is the case, then it is a good word, otherwise it is a bad word. So that is why we are checking out the count of each characters, and the count of that particular character which is inside the word map should be always greater or equal inside the characters map. If that is the case, we are going to increase the count, and later on we'll try to check out the count size and the words map size is equal, then that means that that is a good word. Okay, so we are out of it, and here we are out of this as well. Now let me try to check out this. If count double equal to word map dot size, that means all the characters of the word map are inside the cars map with the count either equal or less than the cars map. Okay, so if that is the case, that means that is a good word, and what we have to do is we have to return the sum of length of all the good string in the word. Okay, so for that let me try to create one answer here and initialize this with the 0, and here what you can do, answer equal to answer plus world I dot uh, length. Okay, so this is what we are doing. We are finding out the length of that particular word, and then we are adding it out in the answer, and then simply we'll try to return that answer. Okay, so return that answer here. So let me try to again summarize the whole flow. We are creating the map out of this cars. We are picking out, like we are iterating through the word array. We are picking out each word. We are creating the map for that each word, and then we are checking if that word map is contained inside the character map or not. If that is the case, we are picking up that particular answer, its length, and then and adding it out to the answer array, and later on we'll try to return that answer. Okay, so let me try to run this and then see how it is working. So there is some compilation error. Let me try to check. So it is characters cars dot to car array. I think it's a method. Hmm. Somewhere else we are doing or no? Or we are good here also we are doing the same thing. Let me try to run this again and then see. So you can see both the cases are accepted, and now let me try to submit it out. and here you can see it takes 66 millisecond, which is a like great time, and it beats 7% of the solution. So this is how you can solve this out. And this is about the video, guys. If you like the video, please hit the like button and please subscribe the channel for more such content. Thanks.